Hello and welcome back here to Buffalo RiverWorks as it is time for the quarterfinal matchup of the ULAX Independence Cup as the 0-2 Bang City take on the 0-2 Blowin' O's. Hello everyone, my name is Trevor Butts, so happy to be joining you for what should be an exciting game here between these two foes as they look to move on to the semifinal round. The winner will take on the top team in the tournament to this point, the Ozarks, who finished atop the standings on goal differential. They finished at 2-0, but were plus 14 in the goal differential category, giving them the edge, as I believe it was the goal differential mark giving them that edge over the full senders, as they were only plus 9 despite scoring more goals, as that shot goes right off the post. Carmen Papa letting it go for the O's. As in case you are just joining us, as I mentioned off the top, both of these teams are 0-2 in this tournament. The O's lost a tight one to kickstart the tournament as Papa nearly gives them their first lead of the game. 7-6 against the Ozarks. A slim 1-goal defeat for the O's, as the Bang City will get a nice look towards goal, but Jackson Bob Pregel makes the save. And the second game for the O's in the tournament, another just 1-goal slim margin defeat against the Full Senders, a team with some top NLL talent, former NLL talent, I should say, guys that definitely made an impact in the league, but only able to win by 1 in overtime were the Senders. So that has pushed the O's into this must-win quarterfinal matchup, while on the other side of things, Bang City had a tough go against the Ozarks, falling 16-3 in that contest, but their in their other game of the tournament, a 10-6 loss against the Weekend Warriors, but they'll get things started on a positive note here as they'll get the first goal of this quarterfinal round. And I believe that is one of the players without a number. I wanted to say that was Tucker Hammock, listed on my roster as blank. So we're going to go with Hammock on that one, as he gets this game's opening goal. Ball is down, face off, one back here by Bang City, as they will get the possession. Bang City going from left to right, wearing the black jerseys with the white and blue trim. Bit of a jersey clash here, as the O's also in the black, but they got more yellow and white trim, as Ground will lose control there. Not too sure what happened on that one, but Ground lost control, and ball goes back the other way for Bang City. Low rip denied by Pregel. Back into the corner. Bang City going to pick that one up. It's Jimmy Fay. Fay having some trouble finding the breakout pass, as Anthony D'Amico bringing the pressure, and the pass picked off. Papa with it, driving to the cage. Carmen Papa just misses. Rebound went right to D'Amico, but not able to tap that one home. Was the former Roberts Wesleyan Red Hawk. Now Carmen Papa bringing the pressure. Dropping it back here to Nick Bergkamp. Onto the far side. Hammock already has one in this game. Fakes the pass and keeps. Now we'll send it up to Bergkamp. Pass down low, taken away. Picked off by the O's. Trying to go back down the other way is Ground. Grayson Ground just misses on the short side. Rebound fought for and controlled now by D'Amico in the corner. D'Amico gonna bring it back behind the net. Bounces it here to Lee Abrams. Lee Abrams thought about letting it fly. Might get the chance now, but waited just a second too long. Rebound picked up by Ground, but right into the chest of the starting goaltender in this game for Bang City. Andrew Warren getting the call in between the pipes. Jackson Bob Pregel gets the start in the net for Blowin' O's. Here come the O's, looking to go on the attack. It's Keenan Ninham. Ninham makes his way towards goal. Low left-handed rip, denied by Warren. Now Warren going to start the breakout. Pass bounces out of the stick of a teammate before it'll eventually be controlled in the corner for a moment, but it'll now pop to Jackson Bob Pregel. It was Peter Leota fighting for that loose ball, but unable to come up with firm possession. Parker into the middle, high-to-high shot, bounces around and scores. Spencer Jonathan able to find the back of the net. Just that overhand shot to the corner from Spencer Jonathan as he levels this game at 1. Warren was able to get most of it, but not enough to keep it out. And we're now tied up at 1 here with just over 10 minutes left to go in the first period of play. In case you're just joining us, this is now game number 6 of the tournament, 7th game overall for us here today. But in case this is your first, it is 2 running clock periods starting at 18 minutes. So these games not at all near the length and pace of the regular lacrosse games you'll see, whether it's an NLL game or over the summer with different levels of summer box lacrosse. This is a whole different animal here. Got to be quick, efficient, and effective all throughout a short period of time. Blowin' O's able to secure the extra possession. Shot clock ticking down though. D'Amico lets a long low rip go that is saved by Warren. Loose ball picked up in front as it'll be Hammock looking for an option, able to find a man off the bench as he'll drive down around behind the net. Peyton Danko able to find a teammate on the near side, but the pass picked off. Burkham pass, trying to feed it into too much traffic, and Anthony D'Amico takes it away. D'Amico denied on the break by Warren. Back the other way goes Bang City. 3-on-3. Chance right on the doorstep, but stopped by Pregel. It was Hammock trying to find the twine again, but denied on this occasion by the youngster Jackson Bob Pregel. Back the other way, pass picked off. It's Ninham causing the turnover. His long feed, one hops D'Amico, making for a very tough play for him. But D'Amico gonna fake a few shots before eventually letting it go. But Warren makes a nice save. Room here for Waylon Abrams. Can't quite find what he was looking for as far as the shot is concerned. And now Leota will go back the other way with it. Leota has men running with him. Gonna set a nice pick for Hammock, but he can't control the pass. Bounces it through the crease though. Leota back up top. Shot just misses wide. Letting that one go was number 10, Jimmy Fay. Waylon Abrams gonna fight in the corner here for the O's. Abrams steps in, fires, save made by Warren. And Waylon Abrams gonna give him a little fist bump after that one, saying, man, I thought I had that one right in the top corner, man. Good save. As you love to see the respect there between the competitors, as we now have an injured Bang City player, as a man for Bang City LC just kind of slipped right out near center trying to keep the ball from going over and back. Don't see any number or anything, so don't know who it is, and most certainly don't want to speculate. So hopefully we will see this player back out soon, able to walk off under his own power, so that is a very positive sight to see. As the clock is quickly approaching 6:30 left to play here in the first period. It is a 1-1 game between Blowin' O's and Bang City Lacrosse Club. The O's had the possession, but have lost the ball along the near boards. Going back the other way with it is Furpo. Green sends it forward. Chance now for Snow on the doorstep, denied by Pregel. Great chance for the Snowman, Al Snow, right in front. But an excellent save made by J. Bob Pregel to keep it a 1-1 game. Snow gonna pick it up in the corner, but as he does, the whistle is blown and possession given to Grayson Ground and this Blowin' O's team. Ground's long pass goes off a body in Leota and falls fortuitously to Green. Check that, Cerrone able to pick it up, and now it'll be Spencer Jonathan along the far boards. Jonathan looking to go on a run. Jonathan has Lee Abrams down low with a man in shadow Jonathan, but not able to find the target there. Back the other way, Al Snow blows a tire and loses control. Chance now for the O's. Chance here for Abrams, can't quite get control. Now Steinbeck Parker down low, they score. Grayson Ground on the nice little quick stick opportunity gives the O's a 2-1 lead. There you'll get to see another look at it. Just some good ball movement from the O's, and it was Avery Steinbeck Parker who found his teammate Grayson Ground in a good spot right near GLE to tap that one home and give the O's a 2-1 lead here in the first period of play. D'Amico trying to shuffle it low here to Lee Abrams, but those two not quite on the same page as Bang City will now start to break out. Bang City LC with it over on the near side. Quick shot on, just misses wide. Carmen Papa gonna pick it up. Fighting hard to make sure he stays out of the crease there is Papa. Good effort from the Tonawanda Brave. Now here is Anthony D'Amico. D'Amico fakes the BTB. Takes a low rip that will hit off the glass and go over and back. .330 left to go now in the first period of play. Bang City has the ball, but they trail on the scoreboard 2-1 in this quarterfinal elimination game. The winner has a date with the Ozarks in the semifinal round. However, the losers' tournament is over. Ball down low here for Bang City. Looking for an option. Pass up top is deflected and taken away by D'Amico. D'Amico has a man out the front door. It's Jonathan, stopped by Warren. Big 94 shadow Jonathan had a great chance to double the O's lead, which stands at just 1, but Andrew Warren steps up and makes a big save. The Central Jersey native coming up big for his team early. Peyton Danko under some pressure. Shot eventually will come from Leota. Seen and saved by Pregel. Long feed will bounce towards the net. Waylon Abrams putting his arms up, claiming he scored, but Warren able to get just enough of it to keep it out. on what would have been one of the most unique goals you'd ever see. Here's Jonathan. Spencer Jonathan with a low rip, misses wide. Rebound pops out past center as Carmen Papa will dish out a cross check and take possession away. Papa has two men down low. Jonathan scores! Spencer Jonathan taking a page out of Shadow Jonathan's book. Cherry picking a bit right on the crease, but he scores this opportunity to make it a 3-1 game. Just over a minute left to play here in the first period, one of two periods here between the Blowin' O's and Bang City Lacrosse Club. The winner will take on the Ozarks as Jonathan, feeling it now, goes behind the back on the shot. But Warren able to get a good read on it and makes the save. Low pass into the middle, caught and shot on net, but denied by Pregel as it was Zach Blunt letting it go. Ninham bounces it to Steinbeck Parker, feeds down low, shot just over the top. Mason Homer trying for the athletic finish, but not able to find the target. Ball turned over, under 30 to go. Chance here for Leota on a one-on-one. Leota working on Papa, just sends a low underhanded shot towards the cage that is stopped by Pregel. Nick Berkenpass shot just goes wide of the net. It'll bounce up and out of play with under 10 left to go in the first period of play. That will do it here for the first between the Blowin' O's, who have 3, and Bang City Lacrosse Club, who got 1. Here as you're watching the quarterfinal round of the ULAX Independence Cup on the ULAX YouTube channel. Welcome back here to Buffalo RiverWorks here in the beautiful Buffalo, New York. It is a cold day in Western New York, no doubt about that. Temperatures in the mid to low 40s. The feels like temperature down in the mid to low 30s. But these guys are feeling it right now. The O's, Carmen Papa, trying to go right off the draw, but just pulls the shot a bit wide. The winner of this quarterfinal matchup will take on the top-seeded Ozarks team in the semifinal round. The other matchup already determined. The 2-0 Full Senders, the number 2-seeded team, will take on the 1-1 Weekend Warriors. Now here is Mason Homer, feeding into the middle, can't connect with Grayson Ground. Homer jumps up to try and knock that pass down, but unable to do so as it will find the awaiting stick of Leota. Peter Leota working on the far side. Drives towards the cage, goes back around behind the net. Moves it over to a teammate. Running right in with a lane there was 33, Chris Mullery, but Jackson Bob Pregel sees it all the way. Outside rip, bounces just wide. Back the other way go the O's, 2-on-1. Lowering his shoulder is Papa, trying to finish to the low corner, but the save made. Follow-up attempt stopped by Warren. Loose ball battle. Who's going to come away with this one? It's Avery Steinbeck Parker. Now Lee Abrams. Abrams scores. Lee Abrams had a hot stick earlier today. Able to keep that hot twig going here in his third game of the afternoon. It's a 4-1 lead for Blowin' O's. Just a nice finish there by Lee Abrams. You don't want to give a player of his caliber that kind of time and space, because he will take advantage of it, as he does right there. Off the draw, scrum ensues along the near boards. Who's going to come away with the loose ball? It is the Bang City Lacrosse Club. I want to say that was Hammock picking that one up. Remember, he was just listed as blank on the sheet. So I want to say that that is indeed him. Pregel's pass deflected, and it'll be controlled now by Spencer Jonathan. Jonathan feeds down low. Papa in a rhythm right now. Papa splits the D, gets towards the cage and scores. Oh, what a nice finish for Carmen Papa. Just splits the double team, then puts it up over the right shoulder of Warren to make it a 5-1 lead for the O's. And there you'll get another look at that one. Just a crazy athletic finish there for Carmen Papa. As I mentioned, to just split that double team and then not only create the opportunity for himself, create enough time and room to get the shot away, and such an athletic one at that, going up over the shoulder of Warren. And those back looking for more. It's Homer. That's not Homer Simpson. That's Mason Homer, making it a 6-1 game. And, you know, you can always tell when it's Mason Homer out on the floor, not because of his number, not because of his helmet, not because of his shoes, but it's always how he wears his shorts. As I know, I've seen him and Gates Abrams, among many other Braves, have some laughs about that, but you can always tell when it's Mason Homer out there. Just got to look at the shorts, as the O's win the draw and are back on the attack, looking to add to their already impressive 6-1 advantage. Here is Lee Abrams. Can't control that pass from Jonathan. Great idea, though, from Spencer Jonathan. Just not on the same page as Abrams on that occasion, to walk in the tightrope on the crease. There is 18 for Bang City. Brendan Cerrone now back the other way. Chance for Papa, just misses. D'Amico has the follow-up opportunity, but Warren makes a nice save. Off the left leg pad went that shot, as now Shadow Jonathan will pick up the loose ball. Goes behind the net, dunk attempt, they score! Carmen Papa buries it. Our second dunk of the day. Brian Freeman had one earlier. This one cashed in by Carmen Papa. How about another look at this one? Fakes going to his right, goes to his left instead, and has just enough room between Warren and the post to bury the shot. And it's all O's here in this quarterfinal game. They lead Bang City 7-1. Quick pass over to the near side, doesn't find Avery Steinbeck Parker. Now D'Amico lets a shot go that is turned away by Warren. Homer feeds into the middle. Going behind the back. There's Waylon Abrams, but Steinbeck Parker stripped on the crease. Now going to ride back, trying to force a turnover. Not able to do so here. Good work by Bang City to get it as far as they did, but they do eventually turn the ball over. 4-on-2 now for the O's. Steinbeck Parker taking his time. Goes to Homer. Looks for an option. Has a man down low. Quick shot. Stopped by Warren. It was Anthony D'Amico letting the quick stick shot go, but Warren able to make a nice save. Now back the other way goes Leota. Leota with a twister pass that able to get to Cerrone. His follow-up attempt not finished, but possession here is still with Bang City. Bouncer just goes wide of the net. Rebounds controlled now by Danko. Waylon Abrams going to send a long pass to Steinbeck Parker. He's got one man chasing. Steinbeck Parker denied by Warren. Can't beat the stout netminder to the 5-hole. Hammock the other way, saved by Pregel. Homer sends a long pass to Steinbeck Parker going BTB, but Warren makes the save. It's a track meet here, folks. Just end-to-end action as these two teams square up. Shot soaked in front. I think it might have caught a piece of D'Amico on its way towards the cage. As it deflects out of play, possession will stay with Bang City. Pass picked off now by Mason Homer. Homer has a break. Homer scores! What a pretty goal there for Mason Homer as he just lifts that one over the shoulders of Warren to make it an 8-1 game. Just throws in a couple fakes, just enough to open up some space for him to dunk that ball over the shoulders of Andrew Warren for the 8th goal of the game for this Blowin' O's team. Lee Abrams wins the draw and finds Waylon Abrams. Low rip towards the 5-hole from Waylon is denied by Warren. Loose ball able to be picked up here by Bang City. Onto the far side of the floor. Good screen set by Leota. He gets the ball right off of it, but is denied by Pregel. Great game so far for Jackson Bob Pregel, holding this Bang City team to just 1 goal so far, and they have had some pretty decent chances, especially in the first. Bang City had some opportunities to find their way more on the scoreboard, but Jackson Bob Pregel and this defensive unit for the O's doing a good job, as looked like Pregel gave his teammate Spencer Jonathan an extra cross check, just maybe letting him know he's there. Either way, possession with the O's as the clock now ticks towards 8 minutes, 8:22 to be exact, left to go here in the second period of play. It's all O's right now as D'Amico goes into the crease, giving Bang City the possession. Breakout pass was taken away by Avery Steinbeck Parker. He'll flip it back for Carmen Papa. Papa. Abrams. Low rip and he scores. Just a nice little pick and pop play there from Carmen Papa and Lee Abrams, and it's a 9-1 lead for the O's. And there you see the finish from Lee Abrams. Just goes in, runs a little interference, comes off the pick, and rips it to the back of the net. And it's getting late early here for Bang City. It's 9-1 with just over 7 minutes left to go. Draw one here by Bang City Lacrosse Club. looking to try and find their stride late. Not able to do so as that one goes wide and out of play. They're going to say it went off Pregel. Golden opportunity, but stopped by Pregel. That was Hammock right on the doorstep, but J-Bob says, no, 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 not today. Here is Jonathan. Low rip to the 5-hole, saved by Warren. Outlet pass. Bounces just in front of Bang City's number 34, Tony Calabrese. Calabrese going to fight hard for the loose ball in the corner, but it is controlled by Papa. Papa's long pass taken away. Hammock was the man able to intercept that pass. Here is Hammock. Feeds it down low, but misses the awaiting stick of Chris Mullery. Hammock looks for an option, releases the ball, but loses control. Now a shot just bounces wide from the stick of Zach Blunt. Shadow Jonathan runs out of time to get that loose ball as the buzzer sounds for a shot clock violation on Bang City. BCLC able to break out here for Leota. Leota takes a cross check but keeps on going. Hammock behind the back pass, broken up by Jonathan. Jonathan looking to secure the loose ball but can't do it yet. Leota whiffs on the shot and it'll be taken away by the O's. Long feed there coming from Trenton Logan. Just out in front of Carmen Papa, who will give chase. Papa fighting hard in the corner along with Anthony D'Amico. D'Amico finds Waylon Abrams, who can't beat Warren to the top left corner. Good job getting that right arm up there for Andrew Warren to keep the deficit at just 8. Low shot there, stop, rebound, picked up and cashed in. Brandon Cerrone able to clean up the garbage and put up the second goal of the game for Bang City. It's 9-2. Face off controlled here by Al Snow. The Snowman walking in, stopped by Pregel. Gets his own rebound. And will look to put one up. Snow just misses the bottom right corner. It was there for the Snowman. You already know Al Snow wanted that one, but not to be here as Bang City will get the ball back in the corner, but will throw it away and give the O's a favor, and they'll have possession right back. Papa with it in the attacking zone. Goes by one man. Papa drives to the cage. Stopped by Warren. They're going to say he went into the crease, so it wouldn't have counted anyways. But Warren makes the save. Long pass taken away by Spencer Jonathan. Lee Abrams. His shot scores. Lee Abrams just powers that one through Warren and makes it a 10-2 game. The O's hold the 8-goal lead. And there you can see Lee Abrams just blast that one through. As just noticing now I do have the logos on the wrong side, as of course I guessed wrong. So it is a 10-2 lead for the Blowin' O's over Bang City with just under 3 minutes left to go. Lee Abrams going to apply some pressure on Bang City's Peyton Danko. Danko calling for the pass, will get it off the boards. Danko trying to feed it down low for Snow, but pass was broken up and intercepted by the O's. Here's Waylon Abrams taking a quick shot there that is absorbed by Andrew Warren. Snow. Under some pressure from Spencer Jonathan. Trying to force the turnover is Jonathan. Able to do so here as Waylon Abrams has a break, but the shot stopped by Warren. Possession here with Bang City. Looking to make something happen here in the waning moments of the game is Danko. But Pregel there to make the save. Long pass. Just misses Spencer Jonathan and will bounce into the crease of Warren. Nearly spikes that one, sends it end to end, forces Pregel to make a save and keep the ball out. Down low, quick shot on, stopped by Warren. Spencer Jonathan letting it go. Papa can't scoop up the rebound as it'll be taken back the other way by Bang City. Fry, his pass picked off. Or Fay, excuse me. Loses control. Waylon Abrams goes over to Carmen Papa, but Leota gets his stick into the passing lane. Papa spins, falls towards the net, but the shot blocked just wide. Off a body and sailing wide off that shot from Carmen Papa. And after the play, a little altercation between Leota and Papa will send Peter Leota to the penalty box for the final few seconds of this game. Under 10 to go. I don't think it'll much matter at this point, but it is a power play for the O's. The long shot from Jonathan does not find the twine, as that will do it for the quarterfinal round. Blowin' O's has a date with the Ozarks coming up here later today. That game slated for a 3:30 p.m. start time, while our next contest, the other semifinal matchup, the Weekend Warriors taking on the Full Senders. That one coming up next here on the ULAX YouTube channel.